Hi, we're at the Disneyland Resort, and today we are doing the best sweet snacks. David, you are the Disney expert. You're going to be showing me all the best sweet snacks this park has to offer.
Yeah, this park and Disneyland. So right now we're at Disney California Adventure. Specifically, we are on the Pixar Pal Around. Great views of the whole park, especially all of Pixar Pier. Today we are going to be eating a lot of sweets, so I hope you're hungry. We're going to try everything from the classics like churros to Dole Whip.
Love
and
it.
Everything in between. It's going to be a sweet day.
I am so excited for this episode, man. Let's get started.
All right. All right, we are headed now to Senor Buzz Churros for a delicious churro.
Let's do it.
Disneyland Churros, as you can see, we get to watch them be made. They are fresh. You can taste the difference, and so I am so glad this is the first sweet snack we're trying of the day, because for me, I cannot come to Disneyland Resort without getting a churro.
This churro looks incredible. I want to hear all about it, but first I want to taste it.
Yep.
Dude.
Perfect. It's perfect. Now this one has some colored powdered sugar. That's what makes it out of this world in a Senor Buzz Churros. But the flavor, this is a Disneyland churro.
It's warm. It feels fresh. It's got a crispiness to it. Like, I don't have like the strongest opinions on churros for or against, but this is an incredible churro.
Yeah.
How is it like this good?
It's not sitting in a machine rotating all day like at other theme parks maybe. They are making them fresh, and you can taste the difference.
Yeah, I love it. I love the blend of the cinnamon. It's a really good size too. You're thinking about snacks, right? You want to get something, eat with your hand, bag's a nice touch, but I want to be done with this by the time I get on the next ride.
It's funny you mentioned eat by hand, because actually a guy named Jim Lohman, who was in charge of some Fantasyland stuff, where the theater is over there at Fantasyland, used to be an attraction called Videopolis.
Yeah.
And it was basically a dance party for teens at night.
Right.
He went to Grand Prix, saw churros being sold, and said that is the perfect snack for that attraction, because the kids could dance, eat something with one hand.
Yeah.
The only difference they made was they made it 12 inches long,
Nice.
which is still around today.
Americanized, that's got to be a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Got to do something too. So you went and saw some car races. They were snacking on churros, and he was like,
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll take that, please.
Correct.
Fine, it works. Yeah, it's really great. Okay, so look confused on the branding. Senor Buzz Churros.
In Toy Story 3, there's that really fun moment where his programming is off and he starts speaking Spanish, so Senor Buzz Churros is a reference to that little Easter egg in Toy Story 3.
There's 3 Toy Stories?
Well, there's actually 4 and about to be a 5th.
No, really?
Oh, yeah.
My brain is so saturated with the internet, like I know things, but I don't know why I know them.
Yeah.
It's just constantly reference in pop culture. It's like, yes, this is something that I recognize. Anyway, fantastic churro. We're doing snacks today, right? And to me, the key to a really good snack at a theme park, it's gotta be delicious, check. But it has to be portable, right? I don't wanna be all like, 5 or 6 things in my hands waiting in line. I'm here to ride rides. I'm here to take pictures with big goofy guys in costumes and stuff. I can't be bogged down holding stuff, right?
Beauty of the churro, you grab it, carry it with you. It's the perfect snack to eat in line to pass the time.
So today, for this video, I'm not only gonna be judging how delicious the snacks are, but how portable they are for maximum park enjoyment. What do you think of that?
I love it, it's important.
I personally could eat 20 of these.
Yeah.
We have so many snacks to eat today. So we're gonna give this to the crew.
All right.
And we're on to the next stack. You ready?
Here, flip it over, have a bite.
Yuli? There you go. Eat our garbage.
So leaving Pixar Pier, we are headed to San Francisco Square.
San Francisco.
Yes, San Francisco. This is based on the movie Big Hero 6. Now, in that movie, the city was destroyed by an earthquake. So the concept here is that residents from San Francisco and Tokyo sort of came together to rebuild the city, and it's multicultural, so like any good city, even though we do have some influences from Tokyo, we also have like Cocina, and honestly, I love this.
This is wild. This has been, look, like got the port over here and like this big bridge. This is so impressive.
Yeah, this is
and I
great.
love how it's like the Golden Gate Bridge and like Tokyo architecture together.
Before this was San Francisco Square.
Yeah.
This was Pacific Wharf Cafe. This was the Golden Gate Bridge, and so really
so wait, they just had the bridge already?
Yeah, that
and
Disney
IP.
It? So
Very
smart, those
smart.
Imagineers, making the San Francisco Square. And
so what's old is new again.
What's old is new again,
Nice.
Where we're going now used to be Pacific Wharf Cafe.
Yeah.
It's now on Cass Cafe. One of my favorites for the Japanese style fluffy cheesecake.
That's what I'm talking about too. Let's do it.
You ready to dig in?
Dude, I'm dying to try this
Okay.
cheesecake. This looks incredible.
Let's give
Let's
it a
get
taste.
in here. Going in for another bite.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, amazing. It's incredibly fluffy. I know usually with cheesecake, more American cheesecake.
Yes.
It's like that thicker, almost like cream cheese consistency you're used to at a Cheesecake Factory, for instance, which, dude, I absolutely love. And that's kind of also the New York style, like that thicker, creamier cheesecake. This is like so fluffy. It's fluffier than cake, but it still tastes like cheesecake.
That fluffiness and the cakiness of it, I love. And basically it starts off pretty much, this is similar to New York cheesecake. They're just sort of whipping the sugar and the eggs like a meringue and then folding that in, which, I mean, to get this fluffy consistency by doing that, I would choose this over regular New York cheesecake any day.
Interesting. This is a really good portion. I feel like I could demolish this and not either be too heavy with sweets to where I don't want to go around, and also it's a good enough portion to where I don't feel like I'm walking away not satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also about the more the merrier, so for me, cutting this in half, splitting this, I'm always going to opt for like getting 2 desserts and sharing each. So on a day like today where we're getting to have, we just had the churro and now this, I could definitely share this, but if this was the only dessert I was having, this is a nice portion.
I will say though, as mentioned before, I am looking for a little bit of the mobility of the snack. Look, I'm not anti sitting down and eating things, don't get me wrong, but I came to Disney to do Disney stuff.
You did.
So to stop and eat the cheesecake, I'm sure it would be a welcomed rest, but it kind of, I mean, it can't be like, oh, like, okay, I'm gonna get in line to do the thing, you know?
Can't, but I will say...
I mean, you can, it'll just be weird.
Another reason I love San Francisco Square is not only can you get things like the cheesecake here and alcohol for the guests that are 21 and older is wildly accessible here as well. So there's like margaritas here. So for me, coming here, I'm gonna get a beverage, I'm gonna get a snack, and look at the beautiful surrounding. When we do stop, we're given really fun things to look at. We hear music playing. Again, Disney is like hitting on all of our senses. It looks good, it smells good, and there's a story behind it.
I think it is such a funny concept to get a cheesecake and a margarita at the same time.
What? I love it.
So you'd really be like cheesecake margarita, hit both and go?
Okay, first of all, I will have a margarita with anything. Like, how dare you? And I think that's the part of like San Francisco, when I think of big cities, like it is a melting pot of many different cultures. So like, I'm
including alcohol and cake.
Yes, alcohol and cake.
Do you think when they were combining San Francisco and Tokyo, there was a discussion where the word San Francisco ends and Tokyo begins? If you had to put the two together, don't you think you call it San Fran Tokyo?
No, I think San Francisco, because you don't want the whole word Tokyo in there, and you don't want the whole word San Francisco in there. So San Francisco, neither place is getting full billing.
How many letters is it for? I want to see it spelled out.
Gosh, it's too early for math.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I can't math.
I don't know, man. I think San Francisco is still dominating most of the word.
It has a good, it's like musical, San Francisco.
Yeah, I guess when they were working the script, if I had time to like say it out loud.
Yeah.
I'll concede, they're better at writing than I am.
All right, so I got some sad news. It is time to go.
We've only been at 2 spots.
Well, it's time to leave California Adventure, but we are not done. We are headed to downtown Disney to try out some of their amazing sweets.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we are, Disney Wonderful World of Sweets. Brand new, this just opened in January 25, so let's go check it out. Look at these sweets.
This place is great though, I'm loving it. Look, it's like if Candy Crush was a place. So what are the things we want to get here?
The Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn, which is cool because it's the first time that's been available in Disneyland.
Yeah.
So to have something that's like Werther's with its name on it here
Yo,
is
that
cool.
Werther's level?
That Werther's level,
Yeah,
and then
it's prime, yeah.
definitely for me, the popcorn and the churro toffee excite me the most.
Well, let's do it.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh my, that is substantial.
Yeah, it's a lot of...
oh my gosh.
Man.
So excited about this.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is nice.
I'll say something obvious, but the caramel corn is like makes or breaks it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get it and it's like not good, like a movie theaters or
Yeah.
stale. This is like the highest quality caramel you could have. Right?
I feel like I would-
Werther's is like a known brand.
Oh.
You know, the caramel's like top.
Top. I would get this on my way out. To
Uh-huh.
me, I would, when I'm missing Disney after my trip, this at home, I'd be like, oh, a little taste of like Disney at home.
It's fantastic.
No.
It's hefty too, right? Like they didn't skimp on the caramel on this
No,
either.
I mean, this bag, that has some weight to it.
It's like a pound.
Yeah. Ooh, this is good.
It's very good.
That's
Are
good.
they making this here?
Yes, this is made here, and the churro toffee that we're going to eat next
right here?
is also made
Oh.
here. Yeah. All right, churro toffee time.
I mean, it's a thick piece of toffee.
Yeah. Ready to dig in?
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
All right, my first time ever having churro
Oh.
toffee. Oh,
It doesn't scream churro to me, but it is delicious.
that was a tough one because it's really thick, which is good, I
Yeah.
guess, for toffee. But yeah, Getting a lot of toffee, not getting that much churro on there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the coating by nature of that like powdered sugar, but I love it.
If I had to pick one from here, I'm definitely sticking with the caramel corn. That is fantastic caramel corn. Stomachs are only so big.
They're only so big, so you are saving your calories for the Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great. Well, this was our only stop at Downtown Disney District, so let's say we head over to Disneyland.
Let's do it.
All right.
They got a city hall over there if you want to play
City
pretend
hall.
Disney politics.
Fire department above that. You know what's above that or not?
What's about the fire department?
Well, see that little lamp in the window?
Yeah.
They leave it on as like sort of symbolic of Walt, because that was Walt's apartment. So he literally when he was here and planning it.
He lived on the
He had
premises?
an apartment here for when he was here in the park, but the lamp, they always sort of leave it on as like a symbolic presence of Walt in the park still.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool.
Disneyland is the only park that like Walt actually stepped in. He planned Disney World and Epcot was his baby, but like he passed away before it opened. So to me, like having this park be the only park that he actually got to experience is so cool.
That's cool.
All right.
Dude, I am starving.
Yes. You're starving, really? All right.
Look at all
I
this
know.
stuff. This
We've
is
had
wild.
so many amazing sweets already, like the churro toffee we've had. So what looks good to you? What haven't we had yet?
You know, I love a good cake pop.
Cake pops are classic.
I've seen this guy down here.
Yes,
M&Ms
love
and
an M&M cereal
and some
bar.
sort of vague rice cereal.
Yes, in a Mickey shape. Maybe we stay on theme and go with the Mickey shaped cookie. So
Wanna
I
get
think
some cookies?
we'll
Yeah.
do the M&M cereal treat, mini cake pop, and a Mickey Mouse sugar cookie, please.
Nice, I like that. All right.
Shall we dive in with the mini cake pop?
Yes. Bite first, talk second.
Okay.
Go. Oh.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
You could not take us anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't know what flavor it was. This doesn't taste cakey to me, which I don't mind because cake pops are usually dry. Like, that's like really fudgy.
Let me ask you a question. When do you think you first saw a cake pop?
Probably Starbucks is the first place I
Yes.
remember going and going,
Yes.
what the heck is that?
Right? Because I never saw cake pop in my entire life.
Yeah.
They start selling them, and now suddenly they're everywhere. And
Yeah.
hey, I'm here for it. If they want to make these bigger, I'm all for it. But like if this was the size of like a candy apple or whatever, you really couldn't get. You can't get the teeth in there, right? So it's got to stay like
Actually,
normal
I would
size.
actually love a candy apple this size.
Yeah, I
Like a
understand.
little mini, like a crab apple candy apple.
Yeah, but then you got to eat around the core.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on, you got to think about this
We'll
stuff, man.
genetically engineer coreless apples.
See,
It's actually a great
yeah,
idea.
Science,
Get on
forget all that other
Someone
stuff,
get on
guys.
that,
I mean,
please.
seedless watermelon,
Right.
top 3 inventions, I think.
Yeah.
A coreless apple?
Yeah.
That's actually like a really great idea.
You know what? Don't invent that. I'm copywriting.
We're
it now.
we're making it.
exactly.
Okay, anyway, so this, absolutely delicious, portability, 100%.
Yeah.
Cake pop so far.
All right, enough
That's
mini.
fantastic.
Let's move on to some Mickey-shaped foods.
Okay.
M&M cereal treat. Start with the ear. Oh my God, I'm dropping everywhere.
I think mini M&Ms are better than regular M&Ms, and here's why. The ratio of chocolate to candy shell.
Yes.
There's more candy shell, right?
Yes.
It's a better ratio.
100%.
Such a smart idea for something like this. You're
Yeah.
pretty much coating it in this like really sweet candy shell.
Yeah.
And pairs so well with this cereal bar
Yeah.
thing here. I'm assuming they put it together with marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the balance of this is really nice.
I agree with you. The mini M&Ms, mini on a Mickey.
Very
I
good.
only prefer the regular size when it's peanut butter, because then I want more peanut butter. But
Okay.
when it's regular M&Ms, mini is the way to go.
Would you say peanut butter are your favorite M&Ms?
Oh, peanut butter M&Ms, right? Peanut butter cup, anything with peanut butter.
Really?
Like, take my money. I will eat the whole thing.
Dude, pretzel M&Ms though.
Ooh.
Right?
Caramel M&Ms. Have you had those?
Yo, have I had them?
Yeah.
Every time M&M has a new thing, you're like, what? And then you have it,
Yeah.
you're like, actually, this is like the best one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Anyway, this is a pretty good treat.
Yeah.
But we got more, right?
We have another Mickey-shaped treat, so let's jump into this cookie.
Let's do it. First things first,
Bite.
bite. You like blueberry? You got berry flavor to it.
The icing?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Sugar cookies, classic. Everyone's had them.
I thought I'd like bite it and it would like break apart, but it's soft. But again, like if I'm gonna have a cookie like this, like I would choose shortbread every time personally.
Yeah.
But-
But you only have so much room for sweets. Mm-hmm. And the question is do you want this to take up some of that space?
I do not in the park. Again, if I'm gonna buy this, it's probably to go as a souvenir or something to eat later at the hotel. But in the park, there's just too many good things where I'm not gonna prioritize this.
Yeah. They all can't be the best.
Yeah.
Right. We've had a couple of things that have clearly blown our
Yeah.
minds. So no diss to this cookie.
Yeah.
It's pretty good in a sea of great.
Yeah.
What's cool about this place too is like right in front you can see them making this stuff, so
Yeah.
you know it's fresh. That I think is a really big deal, especially when they're coming down Main Street. I am a sucker to any place sweets or otherwise, if I see them making it, either like open kitchen or especially in the window,
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta try. Like seeing the process, especially a lot of this stuff is made, is part of what makes you want to eat it.
Makes you hungry.
Yeah, so that's really cool they have that set up there.
This was great, but let's head to the next stop.
Let's do it. I've definitely had macaroons before.
Okay.
I've not had something this big that would be considered a macaroon.
Well, that's because this is no ordinary macaroon. This is the Matterhorn macaroon, and we are standing in front of the Matterhorn ride.
I see the connection.
Yes.
It looks delicious. Let's take a bite, then talk.
Let's take a bite.
Let's go on top. Ooh. Thicker than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's good. I love that bite with that frosting. Many things you can get at many Disney parks, but this is the only Disney park with the Matterhorn. And so we've celebrated that with the Matterhorn macaroon.
This is fantastic, easy to carry, really nice. I like this, got some heft to it.
Yeah.
So, and with the frosting, yeah.
For me, I think that frosting is a game changer. You get the sweet first, and then the coconut is like a nice little surprise after.
Yeah, it's nice. This can go really well with like a cup of coffee or something hot.
The Matterhorn was the first tubular steel roller coaster in the world. And that mountain right there is actually 1/100th scale to the real Matterhorn mountain, which I think is pretty sweet.
And there's a ride in there.
Oh yeah.
Got it. Okay, what's the ride called?
The ride is called Matterhorn Bobsleds.
Ah.
And not only is there a ride in there, this can't be confirmed, but I have heard many, many rumors and read many things. Allegedly, there may also be hidden in that ride a secret basketball court.
Wow, really?
I mean, rumor has it. Allegedly, I don't know. I can't confirm it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, this is really good. Like compared to like the cheesecake we had earlier, which is like really fluffy, this is a lot denser. It feels like closer to like a donut consistency.
Yeah.
But it's crispy on the outside, and with the frosting that was, there's a little flavor, like it's deceitfully filling, right?
And when you buy it, it's wrapped in this bag, so it is very easy to buy it and enjoy it later. You can enjoy it at the resort, bring it home for someone. To me, this travels well.
Yeah, real good. Easy to carry, which is very important.
I've learned.
So I feel like I could put away like 3 or 4 of these though.
Well, as good as this is, I'm going to stop myself because we have 2 sweets to try, and the next one is not only one of my favorites, but I think we can all agree probably one of the most iconic, and that is Dole Whip. Are you ready for some Dole Whip?
I'm ready for some Dole Whip.
All right, let's go
do
get
it.
some. So here we are at Tropical Hideaway, about to enjoy some Dole Whip. Shall we start with the classic?
Yeah, taste then talk. Dude.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard of the Dole Whip.
Yeah.
I know about the Dole Whip.
Yeah.
And every blog and vlog is like, gotta get the Dole Whip, Dole Whip. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
with the Dole Whip. That being said, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
First of all, in general, how underrated is pineapple in fruit flavors, right?
I 100% agree with that.
I love pineapple flavored
Yeah.
stuff. I enjoy drinking pineapple juice.
Yeah.
My favorite candy are Pasco lumps, which are chocolate covered pineapple. I've been a big fan of pineapple. I'm surprised it isn't on its own more popular. Usually pineapple's in the tropical mix, and I don't like that. And this is amazing pineapple soft serve.
This is, for me, the sweet snack when I think of Disneyland Resort.
Yeah.
I think of Dole Whip. I won't leave without it.
Yeah,
And
so
they
good.
do have 3 flavors at any given time. I've actually never tried a non-pineapple flavor. Let me
Go for
just
it.
see what I think of the strawberry.
Okay, so, and, right, what has it as a blend? Do you want it as a blend, or would you rather go all pineapple?
So strawberry alone, I'm not a fan of. Let me get a blend.
Yeah. See, because pineapple is also a really good blend flavor, right?
You know what?
What?
Even if you're gonna get a swirl, I think you have to have the classic with a flavor.
Pineapple, baby.
We can get Dole Whip Classic at Tiki Juice Bar, but if you want the float or a swirl, you have to come to Tropical Hideaway.
Okay, so we've said Dole Whip already a bunch of times. Dole Whip, Dole Whip.
Dole Whip, Dole Whip, Dole Whip.
The emphasis there in the word Dole, because Dole is a pineapple
Yeah.
and fruit company, yes?
Yeah.
So what happened? I mean, the Dole salesman who linked up with Disney, man,
Yeah.
that guy's printing money over there.
I mean, yes, but it wasn't Dole that came up with Dole Whip.
Who was it?
So there's a scientist in Florida in 1983. She invented Dole Whip to withstand the Florida heat.
Okay.
So really, this was made because Florida's hot, it's humid, soft serve. You couldn't get it by the time you left, it melted. This really does withstand the
And
heat.
it was just a snack in a tiki area, because pineapple,
Yeah,
tiki, duck.
exactly.
Loving the Polynesian Hawaiian
Yeah.
theme in this area, by the way.
Yeah.
Love Hawaii. Have you ever been?
To Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Dude.
just went. I loved it.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, well, we did a cruise.
Yeah.
So we got to like island hop a little bit. I would
Yeah.
say Honolulu's where we ended. Went to Maui.
Yeah.
All right.
We got, we'll talk.
Let's
we'll
try
do-
the float. Let's try the float. I'm gonna get a sip first and then a bite. Whew. I want to try pineapple with chocolate now that you mentioned that snack.
It's really good. It's fantastic. I do love pineapple juice. I was gonna say, but Hawaii, the vibe there's incredible, right?
Oh.
I don't have to sell anyone how
No.
great Hawaii is.
Yeah.
What I love about it is that like we're steps away from like a main area, right?
Yep.
But it feels like we're completely isolated right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I could jump into the crowd from over here.
You could.
Yet because of the way this whole thing is set up, I feel like I'm just in like a tropical resort.
Yeah, and this, because Dole Whip is such an iconic park snack, to really have it have its own place, because for so many people, this is the ultimate sweet snack at Disneyland, and I love that they celebrate that by giving it Tiki Hideaway, just steps away from the Enchanted Tiki Room, which for me, if I'm here, I'm usually mobile ordering this at Tiki Juice Bar, bringing it into the Tiki Room, so I'm getting a little Dole Whip while I get serenaded by some animatronic birds.
Hilarious. Now, you mentioned before you can do this like on the mobile app, right?
Yeah.
I also like that too, because you know how much I don't like waiting in line
Yeah.
ever for anything.
Yeah.
In fact, I can order ahead and get it.
Yeah.
I really like that. And I'm getting an ice cream headache. Hold.
Yep, ooh, brain freeze.
Oh, I ate too fast. Okay, it's gone.
Wait, do you have a trick for that? I hear like if you put your thumb on the roof of your mouth or something? Or?
I just suffer through them.
Okay, suffer through. Yeah.
My trick is to suffer.
Well, the good news is we only have one more sweet to try after this.
Okay.
So depending on how much room you have, you might want to take one last bite before we go.
So one more spot?
One
All
more
right,
spot.
cool. Okay, I got room for one more.
Okay. We are heading to Stage Door Cafe.
Okay. All right, we got a strawberry funnel cake, and you got the non-strawberry funnel cake.
Classic.
These, I've had funnel cakes before, and they've not looked like this. This is a really dense one.
Yes.
I'm gonna try it, and then we'll talk.
All right. So yeah, I feel bad destroying the whipped cream Mickey. Nice and warm, crunchy.
It's a fantastic funnel cake.
Yeah?
It's fantastic funnel cake.
What do you think about the strawberry?
I like it as a sweetness to it, and you know, the way we've been eating all day,
Yeah.
it's nice to get some fruit,
Yeah.
something that,
A healthy choice. Look at you.
yeah,
Beacon of health.
that'll go the health wrong get strawberries
Yeah.
on my funnel cake.
Yeah.
I'm not like much of a funnel cake connoisseur, but I've had it enough to know what they taste like, and this is a really thick funnel cake, right?
Yeah.
It's thicker than we're normally used to. Crispy, perfect, really pillowy inside, nice and warm. The way that it pairs with the whipped cream, and in my case, the strawberries all together, sweet and savory at the same time. Mwah. And you know, killing time here at this Stage Door Cafe, just
Yeah.
checking out the water.
Yeah.
It's nice. I feel like this is a nice, like, almost oasis in the park to relax,
100%.
refuel, get some sugar in your system, kind of pep you back up.
Yes, I agree. And at the end of the day is usually when I would enjoy something like this.
You'd wait till the end of the day?
I would for two reasons.
Why?
One, this is dessert for me. So at the end of the day, I'm saving up for this. But if you can get here early enough and scout out one of these seats right by the Rivers of America, we are in a prime viewing area right now
Yeah.
for Fantasmic at night. So
What
to
is
get
that?
Fantasmic is one of the evening spectacular shows. So it's a mix of characters, pyrotechnics, classic Disney music.
This is a very popular thing you're talking about.
Yes.
Everyone comes to see it. I will say, me personally, like, I do get a joy in like not waiting in line.
Yeah.
So anytime it's like, you got to see this amazing show, everyone's
Yeah.
going. I'm like, everyone, you say.
I mean,
yo,
then maybe for you-
gonna get another Dole Whip.
Do not enjoy Fantasmic, and you can be riding basically any ride and waiting a lot.
I mean, why
less.
go and watch it when everyone's just gonna record it on their phone and post it online and I
No,
can watch it later?
Joe, you're killing me. Entertainment is meant to be experienced live. You have to enjoy it, not through a lens. So to me, it's worth it to take a little break, have some delicious funnel cake, and just sort of take in everything around us.
I'm like going in for the strawberry here.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean,
If you want to have it, but like, my favorite thing about this is the fruit.
I mean, that's practically a salad.
Yeah, in the Midwest,
With
definitely.
the strawberries?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. What's with the pirate ship?
So, I know you're not planning on watching Fantasmic, but
No.
that pirate ship there
No plans at all.
is one of my favorite parts of Fantasmic.
I'll catch it on TikTok.
You'll catch it on TikTok. I'm feeling pretty stuffed.
Yes.
What do you say we go find somewhere to wrap up the day?
Let's do it. David, thank you so much. You're the expert. You took me to some of the most fantastic sweet treats here at Disneyland. Couldn't thank you enough. I think I'm starting to have a sugar crash.
Yes.
Before we do, want to pick our favorite? Insane that we
Yeah.
did all this today.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Ask that to my blood sugar. I don't know the answer. Yeah.
All right, let's cut to the chase. If you had to pick one favorite that you had today, and again, doesn't have to be like you dislike the other ones, but one that just stands out above the rest, what'd you think? What's your one pick?
I am such a creature of nostalgia. So for me, the churro and the Dole Whip, those two, like.
Gotta pick one, my guy.
Oh my
Gotta
God,
pick
if I had to pick one.
So you're between churro and Dole Whip.
If it's hot out, I want the Dole Whip. If it's cold out, give me that warm churro.
And the weather right now is like perfectly in the middle.
Yeah, perfectly in the
Right?
middle. But at Disneyland Resort, I think I am picking the churro.
Okay, my man picks the churro.
Yeah.
I'm also a fan of the classics. I love the variety that you took me to today. I loved all the inventive snacks we had. But for me, it was the Dole Whip float.
Yeah. Oh,
love the Dole of the floats. I like the juice.
You like the juice.
I felt that like the Dole Whip, the pineapple, fantastic flavor. It was very simple, delicious, just pineapple flavor.
Okay.
And just being in the float, getting some of that juice too. It was like mainlining delicious pineapple flavor. Did love the regular Dole Whip, but the float version was a little bit better for me, so that was my favorite.
Yeah.
This was fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's go home, get some rest. We
Yeah.
have more Disney treats to have for the next couple days.
All right, let's do it. Get some rest.
Get some rest. Hit the hot tub, right?
Hit the hot tub.
Yeah, we're in the hot
yes,
tub. Yeah,
definitely.
Did you bring your trunks?
I brought my Mickey Mouse trunks, and if you don't believe me, I will wear them tomorrow.
I will see you at the hot tub.
Okay.